December 2016, Havana, Cuba. A CIA officer walks into the American Embassy's health office. He's dizzy, nauseous, head pounding. Now, in a high-threat, high-stress post like Cuba, maybe that's not weird. Diplomats are told from day one, your house is bugged, your car is bugged, you're being watched, so stress? Probably. Except 3 days later, 2 more CIA officers show up. Same symptoms, same complaint. By late 2018, the count is 26 Americans, 14 Canadians, nosebleeds, hearing loss. Doctors at the University of Pennsylvania run the tests and say it looks like a concussion. But there's no impact. No hit to the head, nothing. Every single one of them said the same thing. It started after the sound. But here's where it gets strange. They couldn't agree on what the sound was. One said it was high-pitched. Another said it was like a beam of sound, pointed straight into their room. Others said it sounded like marbles rolling around inside a giant metal funnel. Whatever it was enough that in October 2017, the US pulled 60% of its diplomats out of Cuba. Then they kicked 15 Cuban diplomats out of DC. The Cubans denied everything, and weirdly, a lot of US investigators believe them. Then came the recordings. Scientists analyzed the sound, and 2 of them said, "Oh, that's easy. That's the mating call of the Indies' short-tailed cricket." Alexander Stubbs from UC Berkeley even said those crickets are so loud, you can hear them from inside a diesel truck going 40 miles an hour on the highway. One problem, crickets don't cause nosebleeds. They don't cause brain injuries. And they definitely don't explain why the Cuban neighbors sleeping 20 feet away heard. Nothing. So maybe it was nerves, group psychology? Except in May 2018, it happened again. Guangzhou, China. Different continent, same symptoms. 15 Americans evacuated. Since then, the US government has tried to figure it out. 2020, National Academy's report says the most likely cause is radio frequency energy. Basically, microwaves. 2023, intelligence community says nah, probably stress, previous injuries, and group psychology. 2024, NIH studies 80+ victims, compares them to healthy people, and publishes the results in JAMA. No clinical signs or brain image indications to explain those widely varied symptoms. So, case closed? Not according to Mark Zaid. He's an attorney repping current and former federal officials with Havana syndrome. And he thinks the government is knowingly weaponizing the lack of science and intentionally hiding behind the classification wall. Which means one of 2 things is true. Either dozens of trained diplomats and CIA officers across 2 continents all got so stressed out that they gave themselves matching brain injuries. Or someone figured out how to point an invisible weapon at a person through a wall from who knows how far away and leave no evidence behind. And if that's true, December 2016 wasn't an incident. It was a test.